Basically, Convio stands for with vision, so I thought testing with vision would be a nice view of how we approach things. So I apologize for the graphs. If you don't like them, you're in trouble. I love graphs. So basically, what's basically happened in engineering at Convio is when we started, we were short of resources, we were short of people, so we did what a lot of companies do, we outsourced. We had zero automation. And you can see we're outnumbered 4 to 1 including Convio. So we spent like 50% of our time trying to maintain, manage, make sure we're doing the right thing, as well as get our own testing done. Over time, you can see it phased out of Convio. And this is interesting. What's even more interesting is if I can get the next slide. So we chose Watir, of course, to build our test framework. It started off very, very simple and got increasingly complex. So at the end of the recent, last year, we're doing about 2,000 test cases a month. So we're getting really good traction. So this is the story I want to tell. It's a story about Ruby, it's a story about Watir, and it's a story about open source software. Pairs. So name, foo. And that would be passed in as a hash. On the view side, we basically had a relationship using page objects, which I think Mark will be talking about a little bit later. And it maps a keyword to a proc that's a Watir call. And so basically we can use that keyword within our framework. So if the Watir call changes, we don't have to change our whole framework to adapt for it. And we can switch out different parts of this a lot easier. The controller allowed us basically we'd call this class, we'd look through the view working on it. And Brett had gotten Mark to drive down from Dallas to explain the sprint list automation. It's really hard to do the regression. You really have to have it automated so you can be done at the end of the sprint. And so what we did to account for that was we added 7 weeks at the end to catch up. And I'd hate to have this as a heartbeat, because I'd probably be dead. And basically what happened is, so we'd get here, and we'd find all these bugs in our regression. And so we'd create this extra effort at the end, and mass chaos. So then when you look at Aspen, it's a lot more steady. Stable little heartbeat. We're getting pretty close to finishing at the end of 3 weeks. And we don't have this huge spike at the end. So that made the overall effort a lot easier. And I really don't think we could do it without test automation. The company has changed between these 2 releases. So we've been in the progress of becoming a public company, getting more customers, more code. So our code footprint, even between these 2 releases, jumped by 50%, which is pretty amazing. Our customers jumped about the same. And then so we were in trouble back here. And then I think through a lot of the different things we've done, automating tests, pushing tests up earlier upstream, and just hiring a nice technical QA team, we've been able to start, getting that graph to go down. So anyhow, that's all. Yeah.
Did I read that number correctly? It's 50,000 test cases?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you define a test case?
It's a good question. So we've actually had lots of arguments about this. And part of the thing is that you can define, so if you think like an